Member.buzz is a free platform for groups, businesses, and individuals to come together. Member.buzz focuses on creating a place for you to interact with your community, whatever that community might be. If you're interested in joining Member.buzz for free now to follow along with the webinar, go to Member.buzz and create a space. It's super quick and you will be able to follow along. If not, you can watch me on our demo site and we'll send out the recording to everyone who registered, so you'll be able to follow along again in the future. So I'm actually going to use one of our demo sites called Penguin Club. Every Member.buzz space comes with a homepage. This is the homepage of Penguin Club. It's not very well defined because we usually use only the back end part of this site. I'm already logged in up here to the right, but if not, it will say log in if you're not logged into your space. Navigating to your space is you always go to the URL of your space, not to Member.buzz. So there's no login here. If you click login up here on Member.buzz, it actually will log you into this space, which isn't the right one. So you want to make sure to always be at your space when you are logging in. So I've already logged in, and I'm just going to click on my name to get my menu, and I'm going to navigate to the dashboard. So the dashboard is the back end of your space, and it's really where it's the bread and butter of the platform. You know, we're not just a website builder. You can have a really nice website, but what we really focus on is our content, creating different types of content, enabling you to have different features all built into the platform. And so where I went is I just navigated from content to events. I'm on the events tab. So this is the events feature of the platform. Today we're going to use it to create a virtual event. With everything going on in the world recently, virtual events are really taking off, and it's a great way to interact with your organization, to still raise money, or just to get together for some fun. So that being said, I'm just going to click on the green add button, and I'm going to get going and create our event. All right. And I'm also just going to navigate here on this other tab. All right. So here is our events builder page. This event is going to be a virtual happy hour with the Penguin Club Summer Edition. You would think that penguins like winter, but they actually love summer. They love to slide around on the ice. Some penguins are even in tropical climates. So we're going to try to pull together all of the members of the Penguin Club for a virtual event all over the world. So let's see, it's going to be a members only event, very exclusive, us at the Penguin Club. And I'm going to just paste in here for the description. I'll show you guys where the description shows up a bit later, but it's important to have. So the venue name, this is usually more helpful with in-person events, but I think we'll just go with it. So we'll say Zoom. You can use whatever virtual meeting platform you would like. There's a lot of free ones out there. Venue name, we'll put Zoom, and then venue description, we'll just put online meeting. We can leave venue location blank. In this situation, we don't want people to know the meeting information until they purchase a ticket. If it was a free event or you just trusted people to purchase a ticket and be on the honor system, you could definitely put the venue location in here. The event is going to be on the 28th at, let's say, 3 p.m. So 3 p.m. Okay, and it will end at 5 p.m. on the 28th. 5 p.m. Okay. We're going to enable comments because we want people to kind of communicate on the event and talk about how excited they are for it. But we're going to turn off our default title because I'm actually going to design the event page to be a bit more custom in line with the theme of my club. And we're going to turn off guest checkout. So this is going to make it so only registered members of your group or organization can purchase an event ticket. And you can have free memberships. It just means that you need to have their contact info in order for them to navigate to certain places or do certain things on your site. That's one of the best things about Member.buzz. Even if you're not a membership organization, if you just want to have basically gated content, people are going to have to register in order to access that. So in terms of notifications, this is really important. There's a couple different settings for notifications. You can do global settings with all events, or you can do settings per event. For this particular event, I'm just going to add myself. And I'm also going to add one of my co-hosts. That way, anytime anybody buys anything or comments on the event page, we'll get a notification, so we'll know about how many people are signing up and how excited people are about the event. We have this cool new feature called tags. If you use tags in other platforms, it's very similar. You can tag any type of content, and the tags can be completely customized to your liking. So I already have some tags in here: networking, event, penguin, party. You can type in whatever you want. It can be summertime, all of that. Cool. So we have some tags in there. And now we are here at the designer. So the designer is similar across our entire platform, whether you're creating your homepage, supporting pages, publishing an article, sending an invoice even. You have the ability to use this designer on almost every piece of functionality. And so it's very customizable. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start on the layout tab, and I'm going to insert a couple slices below. I can always delete slices if I don't want them, or insert more, and we can kind of see how the design comes together. So let me just go here. So let's think about it. I want to have a header that really gets people's attention. So I think I'm going to change the background color to blue. Let's see, maybe this blue. Penguins love blue. And then I want to have some cool aspects. I went onto Canva and I downloaded some, like a sun and this cool font that says happy hour. So I'm going to add those in here. And so right now I'm just adding slices, and you can see you can have different slices, and then you can change the width with this decrease slice size. So I'm just going to make it so I have 2 columns on the outside and 1 column on the inside. And then I'm going to write virtual, and then I'm going to have this cool picture that says happy hour, and then I'm going to write summer kick off party, and then members only, because the Penguin Club is very exclusive. Just going to highlight this text, and I'm going to go over to the text tab of the designer and just center it. Now, I'm not sure what the final font size will be, but right now, just to play with it, I'll make it maybe 30. All right. And you can see you can make this bigger and smaller by adding lines. I'm going to add a line right here, and this is where I'm going to put the image that I mentioned previously. So you just go to the Insert tab, and you have to make sure that you go to the Insert tab and not the Layout tab, because there's 2 Insert Image areas. You can insert an image on Layout, and it can be the banner, or you can insert an image on the Insert tab, and it can be right in there how you want it. I've actually already uploaded these images to my files, but you can just drag any file right here to the uploader, and it will upload nicely. So here it is, it's white. You'll see it soon. There it is. Look at that nice piece of design. Exciting. It's really going to get people excited for the virtual happy hour. And I'm going to do some other design things, like maybe make this sideways and bold. Maybe make this bold and make it a bit bigger. Ooh, no, not that big. We'll do 35. And then I'm going to make members only smaller just so it feels really exclusive. Yeah. Awesome. Maybe add some padding at the bottom. And then I grabbed this sun as well. So we'll see if we like the way that it looks. I might take it out. I just thought it could be fun to just have it up in the corner. Cute. All right. And we're just going to leave this one blank in order to provide the proper padding. So I think it looks best when you keep some information in white, just because in the future the ticket information will be in the white. But in order to kind of get a bit of transition, I like to add a bit of color like this, maybe a little bit lighter. No, I like that first one. Perfect. And sometimes this is a great place to put sponsors or logos or other more information. And so we're going to scroll down here and I'm going to add some content to the invite. I've written it out here and I'm just going to copy and paste it. All right. So I'm telling people to join us for our happy hour on June 28th. And if they register by June 26th, we'll send them a fish cocktail kit in the mail. That's going to be delicious. Penguins love fish. Make this. Ooh, 25 is a bit big. Let's see. 20. It's nice. You can kind of play around with the designer, press save, go look at it, change it around, and figure out what looks best for you. And then I'm going to make the font blue just because I'm going to keep on with that blue theme. I think it will look nice. And then there's going to be a comment feature on this event. So I'll definitely add that, but I'm going to just let people know if they want to reach out about anything. Let's see, maybe I'll just do it in this one. I'll keep that one as padding. So for questions, comment below or email us at hello@penguinblog.org. All right, we'll make that 18 so it's a bit easier to read, italicize it, and make it maybe a light blue. Awesome. So other kind of features that you can add to this page are you could definitely add a button. If you want to add a button to navigate anywhere, we have some really cool button features. So you just go to insert button, you click into the button and press delete, and really on your keyboard you type something like read our recent blog, or maybe we'll do something more along the lines of choose your flavor of fish. Is that how you say it? Choose your type of fish. All right, and then what we'll do is we'll go to the button area, and then I'm going to make this a large button, and I'm going to make it blue. You can have custom color buttons. I'll show you where to do that later. And then I'm going to make it flat. I like flat buttons. I'm just going to push that down there. And then how you link it is you just highlight it and do insert, insert link. And that is how you do it. So we're going to check it out. All right, looks good for now. We can come back and make edits in a bit. So we finished up with the design of the page. And now we are going to create some tickets. So I'm going to make this event free if people don't want the fish cocktail, just to make it a bit more accessible to some of our members. Everybody hasn't had a chance to catch up recently, so I want there to be good attendance. So I'm definitely going to have a free option. Free, no fish cocktail. And then free entry to the event. Join us for some fun on Sunday, I think it is. And then, you know, it's not going to be discountable. And just to keep it to making some money, we're only going to have 50 available. The price is going to be $0. I'll just keep this the same. So I'll create that. And then I'm just going to add another ticket. And this one is going to be for 2 fish cocktails. So $20. Fishy starter. 2 fish cocktails. I copy and paste it because I'm really bad at spelling. That's my secret. Oh my gosh. 2 fish cocktails to enjoy during our virtual happy hour. What even is that word? To enjoy during. There we go. And then we'll have 100 available of that. And we'll press create. And then we're going to have a value pack. Fish-tastic value price. And maybe they have a group of people at their house that are all members. They just want, they just like to drink a lot of fish. And so we're going to do 10 fish cocktails. Enjoy. Great. And we're going to have that be $80, so $20 discount. And we're going to have 200 of those available. We really think that we're going to have a lot of people at this event. Hopefully it pans out. All right, so that's basically everything that we need to get the event created. So we're going to create the event, we're going to go look at it, and then I'm going to show you some other aspects of the event feature. So here it is, virtual happy hour with the Penguin Club Summer Edition. I'm just going to go over here to the right to this eye, and I'm going to view the event. And this is going to bring me to the event URL page. This event, 2919, will always stay the same for this particular event. So you can share it via social media, you can send it in an email. It's always going to come to this page, which is really nice. So this is how it looks. I think I'm going to add some padding up here because there's some padding down there. So that's my first edit. This looks nice. I really like it. I like the blue. Maybe take some padding out from down here. And here are my tickets. Cool. I'll add a comment to get the people going. Hey, everyone. So excited to catch up. Catch up. Fish. Catch up. All right. I'm going to just add a comment there. Great. So you can just navigate back to my events dashboard. You can do that here via your name and going to dashboard. I'm just going to click through here. And then I'm going to just go back in to edit the event. You can always edit it even after you sent out you know, the link to people, you know, change the date, just update people, let them know. And I'm just going to come down here, and I think that I needed to add some padding to the top. So I'm just going to actually insert a slice and just leave that to be empty. All right, and then I think I'm going to take some padding out from the bottom. Yeah, this one didn't look that great. So I'm going to delete this slice. All right, so I'm going to save that. We're going to just refresh this page. Nice. I think it looks really good. I could keep this high and move this down. I'm just going to do that really quickly. A bit of a perfectionist. I want it to look really nice. So instead, I'm just going to actually delete this slice now and keep it like that. That's going to be great. I think that's going to be what I want. Perfect. Very happy with the way that this looks. Now let's look at discounts and purchasing tickets. So what we can do is we can go back into edit, and down here in the ticket area, there are a couple different tabs. I'm going to skip over guests from now. We'll definitely come back to that, but I'm going to go to discounts. And there's a couple different ways that you can give discounts, but right now I have access to one of my colleagues' Member.buzz accounts, and so I'm going to practice giving a person a discount. So it's going to be a numeric discount, and it's going to be $80, and it's going to be for the fantastic value price. And I'm going to give it to a specific user in my organization. I'm going to give it to Brooke. There we go, and I'm going to create that discount. So she has to be signed in, but when she goes to purchase something, it's going to be discounted to free. And so I'm just going to go over here to this page, which is I'm logged in as Brooke, and I'm going to click on events, check out the event, see what's going on. I'm going to go down to virtual happy hour. Cool. Nice. I'm very interested. I'll maybe write a comment. Looks cool. 1, 2, 10. Awesome. And then I'm going to, as Brooke Turner, just put one ticket in here, press continue. Nice. And then we're going to go to the checkout page. And then it's free because I added the $80 discount. But Brooke should have some saved cards here. If not, she'll have the opportunity to add some of her credit cards. And then I'll press complete. Awesome. So Brooke has successfully purchased a ticket to my event. I'll be getting a notification via email soon that I'll show you. But before that, I'm just going to go back to Madison's page, who is me, and I'm going to show you how to see guests who have registered for your events in 2 different ways. The first way is back in the event. So click edit. I just heard that email come through. You scroll down to the bottom, and I said we'd come back to this guest tabs. Here it is under guests, and we'll see Brooke is registered. And when other guests have registered, we'll be able to kind of look at them here, edit them, provide more discounts, all that type of stuff. So I'll just save that. The other way to see who is registered, which is a really cool feature, is our check-in feature. So this is great for in-person events, but it's also really good for virtual events because you want to see who's registered versus who actually showed up. So day of the event, while it's happening, you can actually check guests in via the check-in feature, and this will sync across multiple devices. So maybe you have a couple different event organizers checking in people simultaneously. You'll be able to see how that works. So we'll just click back to the events. Also up here, you can always download CSV files and refresh it and kind of do it off the platform if you want to print something out that you can have people sign in person. So one thing that I want to kind of touch on is that in the way that the Penguin Club is set up is that only registered members can see the events. So I'm going to actually log out over here. And I mentioned earlier there's the login button up here, and there's also a register button, and this is called your action button. This is completely customizable. You can make it do whatever you want. If you don't want people registering for your space, if your space is only really for internal employees, you can have it be a call to action to read a blog or to purchase something. But so logging in here, without logging in here, I try to navigate to events, and I'm not going to be able to see the events. Oh, I already changed the permissions. Well, I'm going to show you how to change the permissions to let everybody see your events. And so then let's see, let's go here to the event, not logged in. Here it is. Guest checkout has been disabled for this event. Please log in or register to reserve your ticket. Great. So that's going to have to push people to log in or register for a membership on your space. Just going to go back here, and I'm going to show you how to edit those settings for your event. So we're in content in events. It's where we created the event. This is like where you're kind of working on individual events. But if you go up here, there's actually a settings tab for all events. And there's a couple different options. So enable custom tags, that's something that we like to use. You can turn that off if it's not something you're going to use. Here's the global notifications. It's important to know the difference between global and event specific. Maybe someone needs to only be notified for certain events, so you would do that on the event specific. Maybe you always want to be notified for every single event. You would put your email here. And then discounts, you can do overall discounts for all events, and then roles. So this is really important. I changed this earlier today, but everyone can view events. Right now it's public. Anyone can see our events page, and then only people with permission are able to create a new event or manage events. The other option is private, which all members are able to view an event, but only contributors and admins are able to create and manage events. Or restricted is what we had it on before, which is that only logged in members with specific memberships are able to view events, and the same permissions for the creating and managing events. So restricted would be if you're not logged in, you can't even see the events page. Private would be the same. If you're not logged in, or only all members, restricted is some members can see the event page with the proper permissions. Private is only members can see the event page, and public is all members can see the event page. And then on the specific event, you can choose if you want people to be able to check out as a guest or if they have to be registered. And like I mentioned before, you can register for a free membership. So you just need to make sure you're tracking that person with the right info. So you can have a free membership on your space, and you can have free events on your space. You can just force people to register so you know who they are and you can really interact with them in the future. All right, I'm going to close that in the event settings. And then let's see. There's something else I wanted to show everyone, but I'm not remembering what it was. Oh, here we go. We can kind of go to the People's tab, and just same thing about memberships. There's a difference between contacts and members. Contacts is a CRM that you can manage yourself. You can upload people. You can have custom fields. You can do all that kind of stuff. Members are actually people who have registered for your space, and memberships is where you create those specific memberships. So you can see here we have a basic membership, which is free. So anyone can come on here, log in, have a membership, and have baseline permissions. Or you can have a paid membership with certain permissions. And then once somebody registers for a free membership per se, you can go to the members tab and you can give them specific permissions or additional permissions. So you don't have to worry about people registering and having improper permissions and all that kind of stuff. You can actually go in here and you can edit it, and you can decide kind of what amount of permissions they have and what they can work on. Maybe somebody is a volunteer and they're going to be helping out with just events. So we could turn this off and we could just give them permission to events and just press save. And then we have a cool new feature called membership invitations. So if you don't want to put your memberships on the register page and you want to have custom permissions for certain memberships, you can actually send an invitation to specific users. So yeah, that's great. Last part of today is I'm just going to show you the email that came through when Brooke Turner registered for the event. Let's see, it's a receipt. All right. Here it is. So this is the email that you get. You can customize different aspects of the email notifications you receive. Brooke Turner's registration has been processed successfully, and I can see how many events she got, and then I can just directly click on this link to access the event. So that's pretty much everything for today. If anybody has any questions on design, how to create an event, how to host a virtual event, I'm happy to answer them. We also offer free one-on-one trainings with all of our Member.buzz organizers. So if you want me to jump on a call with you later this week and go through how to do this on your space or strategize how to market one of your events, we're always here for you. We have some really cool things coming down the line. We have newsletters coming out. We have new marketing packages coming out. There's a lot of really exciting things that we're pushing out this next quarter. And so we're always here to talk with you and provide feedback. All right. We have a question from Deborah. Can you show how to see a list of who has registered for an event? Yeah, Deborah. So you just go back to content and to your events page. And then you can see it two ways. So you can either press edit, and then you can go down here to the guest tab. And then this is where everybody who has registered will be. So I registered as Brooke, but if we got a couple more people, you can do that. So this is the first option, the guest tab of the event page. Or you can just click over here, the check-in tab, and you'll also see everybody who's registered, and this is where you can check them in. Awesome. Does anybody have any other questions? Hi, Amanda. Yeah, you can see how much money you have made on ticket sales. So I haven't made any money for this event, so it might look weird here, but we have a payments tab. So if you click on manage and then go to payments. So right now we don't really make any money with this, but this is where you would see it. And then we're actually launching in I think by the end of this next quarter, advanced graphs and features that you can kind of move by time and all this kind of stuff. So that's going to be part of a new release, but you can see that here. And I believe that you'll be able to see that in the actual event. It's just that we haven't made any money, so it won't look normal right now. Yes, you can. I think it's in payments under transactions. Here we go. Payment by person. And then you'll be able to see different transactions here. And then it will have the information from each individual. And you can also process refunds, and there's refunds and disputes. So if you need to give somebody a refund, you can give them a refund. if a dispute, like a credit card dispute, there's also the feature to kind of deal with that in the payments tab. Yeah, an improved version, William just mentioned this, an improved version of the view where you can see payments by person will be available with the new dashboard as well. The new dashboard has some really cool features on it. That's something that we've been working on for a while. It is completely free to use Member.buzz. We charge a 6% fee on transactions, which you can either absorb as an organization or you can put on the purchaser. Is there a reminder notification to the event goer? So we're actually launching custom notifications. So that is a feature that's coming very soon, as long with like newsletters and invites and all that kind of stuff. Awesome. All right. Well, like I said, I provide custom trainings, custom onboarding. We do migration. We have a design team that can help people get their space how they want it to look. And we have an implementation team as well. And then we're soon to launch new marketing packages, and we have some really cool features. A timeline feature. No, we don't have a timeline feature for tasks leading up to the event, but that's really cool. You can use a feature of Member.buzz to collaborate with your team, but nothing like a checkbox project management. Cool. Yes, it is a great idea, Deborah. Which leads me to my final thing is we are always looking for feedback and support from our users and organizers. So if you ever have a feature request or something's just not right, there's multiple ways to get in contact with us on support.member.buzz. You can book a training with us. You can submit a request via the request tab in your dashboard. This could be a support request, a feature request, any type of request. You just click it right here and it will go to one of our customer success managers. I want a collaboration tool. Thank you. Just like that. And then we'll be able to see it on our end and respond. And then, yeah, if you want to reach out to me, you can reach out directly at madison.yake@member.buzz right here. And yeah, Deborah asked one more question. How are donations handled? So you can create a donation like page. Basically, it's similar to an event page. Let's see, where's our event page? So you can just have basically a website page. It can be up here called donations. You can put a little bit about why people should donate to your organization. And then you can just remove some of these things, and then you can have different donation brackets. So you could say, you know, $10 silver donation, gold donation, platinum donation, and then you can turn off comments and stuff. And we have a, like I mentioned, the option to either have the group or the user absorb the 6% fee, which is great for donations. Yeah, William just dropped an example of a donation page into the chat. I'll just click on it as well. Here's some of the donation options. Awesome. Great. All right. Well, thanks everyone so much for joining today. I hope you gained some value out of the demo. And if there's anything else you would like to learn or you would like to see next month, feel free to send me an email at Madison, MADISON .yake, YEACK, @member.buzz. If not, I'll reach out to everyone with the recording and you can reply to that email as well. All right. Thanks so much. Have a good day.